Now it's a beautiful, very sunny, very nice day out here in Kansas, so I figured today would be a good day to talk about the dynamic dampers. Now, as you all know, I have stated that I have dynamic damper control on my 60th anniversary edition John Cooper Works. I also have NM Engineering lowering springs on it. So how does it work? Well, let's dive in. And do not adjust your screens. I do in fact have this camera mounted on the outside of my car along the window. As you can see, if I take this camera here and just tilt it down. So there you go. We are on the outside of the car, and that's what you're going to see very shortly. So it would seem that in my never-ending quest to find weird camera angles, I managed to find one. Now you would think that lowering a Mini, the ride's going to be really rough. Weirdly enough, with the dynamic dampers, that's not the case. In fact, the ride is quite comfortable. Not as jarring as you would expect, and not as stiff. It really works very well. I'm really impressed with the overall way it handles. The springs do a fantastic job along with the dynamic dampers, so there's that. As you can see from the driving, it's very smooth. I don't notice any serious issues with it, and overall, I'm very pleased with it. Now, would I want things to be a little bit different, like maybe the front a little bit lower, a little bit more camber maybe in the front? Of course. But the way the car is currently configured, it works perfectly. And the fact that I have this camera mounted on the outside of the car means a bunch of people look at me like I'm some idiot driving around. But I don't care. But if any of you out there happen to have dynamic dampers and you want to lower your vehicle, you can deactivate the dynamic dampers and do coilovers. KW makes a kit that does that. But if you really want to keep the dynamic damping ability on the car, just do lowering springs. You'll be very pleased with the overall ride. It's very comfortable, it's very compliant, and overall it's just fantastic. Now, if you have any questions about this system, leave a comment below and I'll answer your questions. But if you're thinking of doing something like this on your Mini, go ahead and do it. It'll be very good and you'll be very pleased with it. And if you like what you see, check out more content on this channel at the end of this video. And thanks for watching.